we doing things a little different. As an artist, you gotta have a form of content. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. As an artist, you have to have a form of content. And I'm not the type of guy to go on TikTok and do dances, and that's no hate to anybody else at all. It's not that I'm trying to be too cool for it. It's just that it's just not my personality. It's not never kind of what I've been doing or anything like that. But what I have been doing is making music. I have been giving friends and family tips on how to do certain stuff with music, excuse me, and other things in general. And just kind of that's kind of always been my lane. So I figured I'd come on here, teach you guys how to mix and master. And today we starting off with Waves F6-RTA. Now this is the finished product of what we just did. This is not even the original, so I'm gonna play y'all what the song sounds like, and just so y'all know, y'all can see what I know what I'm talking about. Been away for a minute, trying to get my mind right. OT Daughter Diamond District, trying to get my time right. Phone on D&D, trying to stay from my limelight. Get on my feels late at night, I catch an AM flight. All them missed calls, I've been on hold with my thoughts. Lost the ones I love the most, this life ain't what I thought. Boom. Just so y'all know, I have an idea what I'm talking about. So what we're gonna do is, and I know y'all see a lot of other stuff going over there. I'm gonna do a detailed breakdown of my whole preset. But right now, I want to focus on that Waves F6-RTA mono, and I just have it in mono. They have obviously a mono in the stereo, but so Waves F6-RTA. So I'm gonna really talk about that, and I just want to talk about it. Not that I'm sponsored or anything. I just really love to plug them. So, and it's a lot better than. Let me go over here just so y'all see that I have it. I do use a couple different fruity parametric EQs. It is the stock EQ with FL Studio. It's a good EQ, don't get me wrong. It's definitely a good beginner. But after getting the F6-RTA and seeing other EQs like the Pro Fab, it kind of shows you that it's lacking. And yo, hold on, come close. To all my people out there talking about some, how do I get it for free? I want the free plugin. How do I get cracked FL? Yo, stop being cheap and broke and go spend your money or go use a pair of earbuds and record on BandLab, bro. And that's no hate to my BandLab guys. Got a couple of homies who record on BandLab where the music sounds fire. But as an artist, you got to stop trying to get deals and trying to get stuff for free because, bro, like, that's not how the world works and that's not how business works. And if you want something for free, learn workaround so that you don't have to spend money in other areas. Like I have a video coming out really soon on how to shoot your own music videos for cheap. Had to get a little HTL. We doing this raw, uncut, and unedited. So boom. Let's do a full reset. And I'm kind of take y'all through the plugin. So first we want to start off here. We want to start off with our high pass filter. Boom. Max it out. And we sweeping and we're going to be listening out for that sound where it sounds kind of like underwater-ish and it sounds kind of like a telephone filter. And then we're going to bring it back out just to where you don't hear the telephone filter, where we still got our full vocal, but we're not holding on to too much extra bleed. Been away for a minute trying to get my mind right. Diamond District, trying to get my time right. Phone on D&D, trying to stay from out the limelight. Get on my. Sounds pretty good right there. We could solo it to C. Been away for a minute trying to get my mind right. OT Daughter Diamond District, trying to get my time right. Phone on D&D, trying to stay from out the limelight. Get on my feels late at night, I catch an AM flight. All them missed calls, I've been on hold with my thoughts. Lost the ones I love the most, this life ain't what I thought. Thorough beast, I see a lion whenever I talk. Dog. I told Ford, post that 3, that's when we all ball. Boom. Now we're gonna take our 2-band, and basically we're looking for boxiness. We're just looking for boxiness in the vocals, something that kind of sounds bad, sounds like it doesn't need to be in there. It's kind of just taking up space and it's creating a lot of boom that we don't want in our vocals. So boom, bring that up, turn the Q all the way up. Boom, solo it, and let's sweep. That's what I like about Waves F6-RTA is that, and mind you, I'm not sponsored by Waves. I just like the plugin. I got it on a Black Friday deal. It's done wonders for me. I was so sick and tired of parametric EQ. And it's a cheap alternative option. I wasn't spending $600 on the Fab Filter Pro 3. If If y'all want to give it to me, I'll try it out. But yeah, so we're going to sweep for that boominess. And you could already hear it. So I think I'm already on top of it. No Diddy.
OT Dotted Diamond District trying to get my time right. Phone D&D trying to stay from my limelight. Get on my flows late at night, I catch it. OT Dotted Diamond District trying to get my time right. Phone D&D trying to stay from my
Boom, right there.
Get on
You
my
hear it?
flows late at night, I catch it.
That boominess, we're going to take it out. So we're going to drop the gain. You go about 5 between 4 point, you go like between like 2 and between like 5. You don't want to take too much out. I mean, you could do something like this. It's so unnecessary, it doesn't make sense. So I usually go around 4.5. And I kind of, usually what I really do is I kind of drop it until I start to hear the vocal come through again.
OT Dotted Diamond District trying to get my time right. Phone D&D trying to stay from my limelight. Get on my flows late at night, I catch an EM flight. 100 missed calls, I've been on.
Boom. So we're going to drop that. Now we're going to go to our 3 band, raise that up. Boom, same thing, sweep it for that boominess. OT Dotted Diamond District.
Get on my flows late at night, I catch an EM flight. 100 missed calls, I've been on hold with my thoughts. Lost the ones I love the most, is like saying what I thought. Thorough beats, I see a lion whenever I talk to us.
Roundabout right there. You don't gotta be perfect with it, guys. You're just like, we're all learning. You know, we're all just continuously trying to get better. I like to drop the 2 a little bit more. Boom, drop that a little bit further. Boom. So we got those going on. Literally with band 4, I just up it, raise it a little bit. Boom. Between like 0.3 and 1 point, I raise about 5, 6. Boom. It just adds a little bit of that oomph back in there perfectly. I like it. I learned it somewhere. I'm probably on a YouTube video. It hasn't done me bad and it hasn't like ruined anything. So I come to band 5, and this is where we're going to take out that really sharp, loud noises that you hear when you're recording, and it just sounds terrible. It's the worst. It's literally the worst. OT Dotted Diamond District trying to get my time. You heard it already. Trying to stay from my limelight. Get on my flows late at night, I catch an EM flight. 100 missed calls, I've been on hold with my thoughts. Lost the ones I love the most. Now, I know the heavy mixing heads are going to be like, Seeski, why did you turn it all the way up? You're overdoing it. When you turn it up that high, you're messing it up, and you can't really hear how it's... No. I'm kind of deaf. So I'm maxing this thing all the way up so I can really hear it and I can really drop it down. Sorry, I'm not sorry. OT Dotted Diamond District trying to get my time right. Boom. On D&D, trying to stay from my limelight. Get on my flows late at night, I catch an EM flight. That's it. 100 missed calls. Now for 6, we going to go ahead at a high shelf, add a little air to the back end of that vocal. OT Dotted Diamond District trying to get my time right. Phone on D&D, trying to stay from my limelight. Get on my flows late at night, I catch an EM flight. 100 missed calls, I've been on hold with my thoughts. Lost the ones I love the most, is life ain't what I thought. Thorough beast. Now for 1, it might seem like I'm working in a weird way, but kind of when I was doing this one time, I kind of did everything else, and I just had the 1, and I'm like, okay, I'll kind of leave it there. But as I started mixing more, what I started to do is take the 1 and kind of find more of that harsh frequencies toward the end. Lost the ones I love the most, is life ain't what I thought. Thorough beast, I see a lion whenever I talk to her. I told 4, post that 3, that's when we all ball. Boom. And that's it. It's just that easy. You're just using solos, and it's just that easy. And the only other thing that I use the F6-RTA for is on my beat. I just kind of lower it down a little bit. I bring the 4 over to 2K, lower it down a little bit so my vocals sit perfectly in a mix. And it is really that simple, so let's go ahead and play it. Been away for a minute trying to get my mind right. OT Dotted Diamond District trying to get my time right. Phone on D&D, trying to stay from my limelight. Get on my flows late at night, I catch an EM flight. 100 missed calls, I've been on hold with my thoughts. And it's literally that simple. So I think this is the perfect, like, if you're looking for your first EQ plugin after trying to get away from stock plugins on FL, I would definitely say go for the F6-RTA. Like I said, it's about $35. It's super inexpensive and it's a great plugin to use. Like I said, and I know some people say, "Oh, the numbers you want to look between 1K hertz and 1500 hertz." Literally, use this kind of as a guide and just sweep it for what kind of makes sense. It's no reason why you should be all the way over here when you're sweeping for the boominess. There's no reason for that. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for that. There's no reason for your ears should be all the way back. Like certain things you kind of gonna pick up and you kind of gotta understand as far as mixing, and you just kind of pick up on it. You just kind of keep working at it, you keep grinding at it, you keep getting better at it. Everything I learned, I'm kind of home taught and YouTube taught, and I feel like I got a lot of good information to give on a lot of hacks, a lot of ways to get around certain stuff. This is the preset that I'm using right now. You guys can see in the corner. Had to make sure you guys could see it. Literally, I'm gonna give you guys so many more videos. I'm gonna give you guys a studio setup tour, how I built my studio setup for under $1,000. I'm gonna give you guys why the benefits of promo pages as far as the drawbacks, why you shouldn't do promo pages besides the ones that come inside of pause. Instagram and TikTok, like all the other promo pages. I'm gonna talk about that. How to shoot your own music videos for free. I like right now I shoot my videos. I have somebody edit them. It costs me about maybe cost me under $100 to shoot a video. Just so much more stuff. I feel like I got a lot of knowledge to teach. I really do love the music stuff. I feel like my music is pretty good. I feel like I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm comfortable sharing a lot more music and sharing a lot more stuff. And this is my form of content. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like it. Please let me know what I could have did better. I just kind of talked through it. I kind of try to explain it the best I can. I hope this video was good. And brand new ski that, brand new ski this, brand new ski everything. All right.